Good evening, people. You have reached the channel of Talk with T. And this is a fairly new platform. I want to welcome you all. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am a social service professional in my community. I have had the experience with working with teens, adults, intervention, support and education groups. As far as the teens, we specify and deal with socialization, bullying, self-esteem building, and things like that. I have also recently joined the sector of working with small children. So the social matter I want to talk about today definitely sparked my attention when I heard someone else's platform and the subject matter was regarding parenting. Okay, so the platform speaker was talking about a small 20-month-old child that had been abused by his mother's boyfriend. Okay, new move-in boyfriend. So mom had moved this young man in with her and her two children, and the boyfriend had began babysitting or watching the children. And unfortunately and sadly enough, the child that was abused is the 20-month-old, her 20-month-old son. Okay. The details that I got was that as the boyfriend was watching the small child, the child was hit somewhere about the face with an object, or the emergency room doctor summarized that it was, like I said, with an object, or either the man hit the child with hit him in his face, and the injuries did result in death. And his jaw was broken, and it just was a high profile case. Okay. And so the only thing that continued to stand out with the platform speaker is that he continued to say, if we as single parents, okay, or if we want to be responsible parents, we have to stop dating thugs. And he repeated this. And so the point that I wanted to make about that is, and not to come at him, but I wanted to make a point that when we choose someone to be our children's caregivers, okay, we have to be able to have a rapport with them. And more so than anything, we have to be able to trust them to be around our children. So I didn't think it was really the thug part that should have stood out. I think it's the point that it sounds like she moved him in fairly quick, and she may not have even known him well enough to trust him for herself. And so for responsible parenting, let's be responsible, okay, to make sure that we have gained a rapport with someone who is taking care of our children. We trust the person. And if not, we have to scale back. Maybe we can't take those classes. Maybe we can't take that job at this moment until we get a situation that we're comfortable with. So I wanted to make sure that I, first of all, introduce myself, talk to you about the different issues we're going to talk about. I would like to touch on social issues such as parenting, such as relationship issues. We know voting is coming up and things like that. So also, if there's anything that you guys want to talk about, you want to add, please make sure you comment. Please make sure you give feedback. Subscribe to the channel. And let's start talking about issues that may spark your interest. So we will talk to you soon. Make sure that you continue to listen and comment and and give feedback.